Good evening, Professor Washington and fellow classmates. My wish is that this video finds you all in good health, especially during the times that we're facing right now. Today, I just want to briefly discuss the values that it takes to become and to remain an outstanding professional educator. Now, these dispositions are your values and your commitments that should be exhibited towards students, families, and colleagues. But most importantly, I believe your dispositions towards your own professional growth is very important. Now, I know many would say that the most important factor should be the students. And yes, don't get me wrong, I agree that the overall benefit is to the nurture and the evolving of each and every student that we come in contact with throughout our profession. But I say, most importantly, our own professional growth, because over the years, I've learned that if your growth is stunted or if your values are not open to growth, you're hindering yourself. And let's be honest, if you're not open and if you're not of service to yourself, how can you be service to anyone else? So, as an educator, I believe that my greatest disposition is my willingness to enhance my knowledge. So, there's something new to learn each and every day, especially when it comes to educating students. Now, many may not realize, but as educators, we're not only beneficial to students, but we're also beneficial to the families and the community around us. And for this reason, we must be open, judgment free, understanding, sensitive, and just be very gentle when coming to the diversity of the cultures around us or the cultures that we may encounter. So, my belief is that everyone should be treated as equals, regardless of their background. And because of that, this allows a warmness and a trustworthiness between myself and the students and their families, and it allows us to build a professional relationship. So, after completing the disposition self-assessment survey, one of the things that I noticed is that in one way or the other, they all interlock. Every point interlocked in some way. So this is the reason why I believe that I possess, if not all, but most of these values. And this is what makes me a great educator. Though there are many beliefs and values an educator should hold, still I believe it all boils down to having basic human dignity and respect for yourself and for others. So one thing I would say that I had to work on is my professional friendliness. So I'm not saying that I'm not a team player. I'm not saying that I don't work well with others. I'm not saying that at all. But I am a no nonsense type of person. I have zero tolerance when coming to my profession. I have a no nonsense tolerance when coming to my career and for the field that I'm in, and especially towards adults. Kids, we know we encounter kids and we don't know what we're going to get from them. But adults, I feel like they should know right from wrong. So I believe that I got to work on my disposition also towards adults, even if I feel like their way of thinking may not be what I think it should be. But what I've learned is that everyone grows at their own pace. And people come from different backgrounds with different values and different experiences, and this causes them to behave and express things in a different way than I may know. So, my expectations for a professional in the education field is that our role is to equip students and families with the necessary knowledge, the skills that they need to become independent, upstanding, well-respected individuals in the community. And to do this, educators must impart as much of our knowledge to these families, to these students, and to anyone, honestly, that's willing to receive it. As long as we are working towards the same goal, I believe that it's okay if we take different but ethical avenues to reach to that destination. So, this is just my overview of the values of a good educator, and I believe that It's in us all. And I think that we're doing an amazing job and that we will continue doing an amazing job. So I thank you for this opportunity, and I hope that someone learned something from me tonight. Bye.